Good evening, my droogs and droogettes. This is Big Country Expat coming to you live from his fucking hideout. I'm not sure what to call this place. I don't want to say it live from the lair because that steals it directly from First Sergeant Pop, and he'd probably come down and fucking kill me with a knife hand. Either way, welcome. I hope you guys have had a fantastic Christmas. I know mine was pretty goddamn good because of you guys, and I cannot thank you enough on that. It was a most joyous occasion. The grandbabies went completely insane and had themselves one hell of a time dealing with, said, and I'm going to go Gilligan here. There we go. All right, there we go. The grandbabies did go full fucking retard when it came to the gifties this year, and it's all due to you guys who donated on the raffle. I can't thank you enough for your input, your raffleability, your affability, and everything else. So far, just in general terms, there's been an incredible response to the point of no return, to the point where I'm actually thinking about 6 months from now of doing another raffle, except for something along the lines of like higher end, like either a custom AR or a handgun. You guys let me know in the comments, those of you who actually comment on the YouTube. Let me know what you think, because I'm more than willing to fucking build somebody. And yes, there we go. The hair is out of control. Yay! Big country, look at that. It's out of control. Oh, yeah. Wifey did some highlights in the hair. She likes to play with my hair on occasion because that is what she does, and it's what she finds to be sexy, crazy, cool. I don't mind because, fuck, it's the first time in my entire life that I've had hair that I give a shit about. Go figure. These are the things we do to keep our women's friggin' happy. That being said, now let's see here. No, I'm going to eventually get this shit right and get it done properly so I can shrink myself down without, let's see. All right. And let's go. Nope, that ain't it. One of these days I'm going to get this shit right, kids. I'm fucking dying over here. Nope, that ain't it either. Oh, fuck. I need to, step away from the mic, big country. Fucking, oh my God. All right. Let's go with this. All right. There we go. Let's go with this and see if I can get this to capture out. No, that ain't it. All right, I do know how to shrink myself. There we go. Yay, it's me. I win the internet. Okay, and then we go. There we go. Now, case in point, I wanted to thank you guys for my last blog, as you can tell here. A couple of interesting points. Now, I get on the daily about 6,000 individual hits, meaning somebody who clicks in and actually reads the article per article, meaning each article gets the hit, and I go from there. So I get about between 4,000 and 6,000 a day. I get the drive-by hits, which are somewhere in the neighborhood of about 40,000. So I have to lubricate the tonsils, and I appreciate your patience. As you can see here, we are on the Church of Latter-day fucking Weirdness. Now, the other day when I came on here, a lot of shit is now sold out. Apparently, my blowing the whistle, the other day there was flour. The regular oats were on there. There was a bunch of stuff on here that is currently no longer available. So I take that as a personal winning thumbs up that you guys have jumped on the bandwagon. Now, yes, it is bare bones preparedness, but you cannot beat said bare bones preparedness because, let's face it, when you're hungry, I don't know how to describe it to the rest of y'all. It's one of those things where if you've never been hungry, you don't know what it's like. Case in point, and we weren't really hungry, but it was more of a, for an American, it was the first time ever, in modern age at least, about mid 2004, all of our roads went red, meaning the IEDs were so bad the convoys could not go, OED was overwhelmed, and we had no way of getting our food convoys through. To the point where your basic plastic, the kniff and fork plastic job you get, like when you order out from a restaurant, you get like the little packet, little plastic saran wrap with a napkin, a tiny salt, a tiny pepper, a spoon, knife, and fork in that. That's what we used to pick up at the Chow Hall on VBC back in the day around July 2004. Things kind of got really kind of squirrely, kind of weird, kind of like what the fuck mode, where they started telling us to recycle that shit because there was no more inbound, and then the food started tapering off, which was highly unusual. And then it went from fresh cooked food to, hey, come into the Chow Hall to get your fucking MRE. Now, I don't know how to put it, but to go from where you go from a daily 3 hots, a day, and early '04, there was a omelet bar, a fucking sandwich bar, they had all the cooking. I mean, the fucking cooking was off the chain. I mean, you've heard stories and you've probably seen stories about, Meal Team 6 where they show that fat prick National Guard bastard running around. Well, yeah, I mean, even active duty kids, hell, I started gaining weight with the amount of fucking food they offered. I mean, the breakfast ran from 9 to 11, then fucking lunch from fucking noon to, I think it was like 14:30, shut down, 2-hour break. Around 4 in the afternoon, they'd open up for dinner. And then around 9 p.m. till about 1 a.m., they had midnight chow, which was for the patrols that had missed all the other meals. So they had it covered where you had 24/7 fucking chow, and a lot of it was really fucking good. I mean, it was... Oh God! Some of the shit they made, I still sit back and kind of miss. And honestly, I would love to be able to know how to make it. They used to make these little individual breakfast burritos that were like little tiny, 3-inch breakfast burritos with just a splash of egg, a splash of fucking cheddar, and a splash of friggin' sausage in it, and then baked in a pita shell. Don't know how they made it. Have no idea what the recipe was. No nothing. But you used to get them by the dozen. You get them by the dozen. They had no problem. You go up to the Indian and be like, "Yo, Sahib, give me fucking 20. No problem, mister." And boom, there you go. Hence part of the weight loss problem that most people had over there. Thing is that when that shit got cut off, it was sort of a real wake-up call for a lot of people. Myself being a prepper at the time, I had already had my fucking wake-up call. And realized we were going to be in a world of deep sneakers really, really fucking quick. So I kind of rolled with it. I kind of got through it, and I got kind of, ready for the worst of the worst. But it became very obvious over a period of time that it was not going to be resolved quickly. And I think we're heading into some very serious times as well like that. And now, hence why I said we should really, be prepped as people who know what's going on. And apparently I got a notice from Windows, whatever. We need to be more aware of our food storage and what we got for long term and short term. Because when and if, well, it's not an if, it's a when the shit hits the fan, y'all best be prepped to fucking do this shit, or you're going to be cooking up your goddamn dog or cat or fucking hamster or what have you, or the neighbor's dog, cat, or hell, even the neighbors. Because let's face it, long pig is on the menu for some people. Just saying. So let's shrink ourselves back down. Motherfucker, still haven't got the hang of this. Okay, no, and that ain't it either. All right, let's try this. Okay, yay, I got myself back. Okay, now on that note, I want to go over to Zero Hedge for a moment here because Zero Hedge has, let's see, I believe it was on there that I saw something along the lines of China is having a massive food shortage. The usual crap in here. Oh, by the way, Ghislaine Maxwell did not kill herself. Just saying. I figure I'll throw that out there now. Get on the bandwagon like fucking Aesop did earlier. Here we go. Right here. Zion paralyzes panic as millions struggle to buy groceries. Apparently, there's been a major problem with the lockdowns and some other shit to the point where food has become a major shortage. They have to go out and get tested and they have to do all this other shit like that. But, I mean, as it says here on Friday, rice and eggs in the village supermarket quickly sold out. Okay, we're talking about China, 2 point something billion people, a billion screaming Chinamen, as they used to say in Red Dawn. And if they start having real issues with food, then that right there is part and parcel of shit that causes war, to be honest with you. It's not something we want to see. I don't want to see the gooks, the fucking, Joe Chink can have his attitude, his atmosphere, his shite across the board. But if they run low on food and everything else, well, the rest of us, we're kind of fucked because at that point, they care. Well, we now know all of our fucking power-hungry fucking power mongers, all they care about is power. And the more we watch the power mongers, I mean, like right now, Ghislaine Maxwell just got fucking convicted of being a major sex trafficker for Epstein, who did not kill himself. And what do we hear about? Some life-threatening wildfires, torching homes, some bullshit about fucking blowjob fucking Harris, I mean, just all of this shit. None of this makes any sort of fucking reality sense. And then add on the fact that the cruise industry, okay, now the cruise industry, this one's hilarious to me. COVID cases shatter records. Every single fucking boat out there right now, every fucking boat, all of them. And when I say all of them, I mean all of them. Spawn was supposed to go on a all expenses paid memorial cruise for the ex-demon-in-law male version. And you'll forgive me, I'm wiggling around to get my shoes off because goddamn, it's been a full day. The ex-demon-in-law female, type 1 each, financed a full-on fucking cruise. Now, rule of the cruise. You have to be double jabbed, if not triple jabbed, to go on the boat. Spawn, much to his credit, went, "Oh, fuck you." That was all she wrote there. And the family really gave him a ration of shit about it. Now, mind you, his documentation is absolutely fucking, absolutely supreme, unquestionable, as one would say. Those of us who know how to make sure our documentation is well in hand, he is well documented. Nonetheless, he didn't want to risk going on the boat anyway because, a boat is a floating death trap, as I've pointed out to him many times. Everyone who's gone on a cruise these days, well, let's face it, everyone who's on the cruise is jabbed, triple jabbed, super jabbed, multi-jabbed, jabbed in the ass, jabbed in the face, jabbed in the butt, jabbed in the face, what the fuck ever, and yet they're still coming down with the bug. kind of makes you wonder why the fuck you're still getting sick, people. Last I heard, call me kooky, call me suspicious, call me fucking, whatever. But last I heard, if you get a shot for a fucking bug, you don't get the fucking bug. Just saying. Just like our greatest ally ever, who seems to be having massive problems in their cells with their shit. So, flat the fuck out. The wheels are coming off the bullshit train. And all we can do is sit back and kind of laugh and kind of point and just kind of wonder what's going to happen long term. Because when the bullshit train does fully go sideways, well, it's the normies are going to strike out, because part of the problem is that they're not capable of doing anything other than being normies. And that's a big issue. They really are not bright enough to fucking figure out who they're going to lash out at. Now, the odds are they're going to lash out against guys like you, me, and the rest. Well, okay, challenge accepted. Please show up at my house. I'll give you the address. I have no problem. And yes, guys, that is the Smith & Wesson 669 that wifey gave me for my anniversary present this past year. A 1986 original. Absolutely original, fucking in premium condition, to the point where even the front sight, I don't know, let's see, can we get in there? It's kind of hard to say. Yeah, the front sight blade still has the original red paint on it. It is a magnificent fucking handgun. 12 in the mag, 13 with one up the snout. And it's a weird mid-sized piece, which is actually kind of cool. But like I said, you want to come here? You want to party? Hey, game on. I am more than willing to accept that challenge. I don't give a fuck anymore. In fact, I'm kind of looking forward to, the next stage, because the next stage of the game is going to be really hyperactive, I have a hunch. I don't know. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely out of my mind. Nonetheless, but as you can see, news to keep you out of the camps. Pretty much everyone's still going on and on and on. Aesop makes a point of some jackbooted thuggery, which apparently is some black mug diversity friggin' hire New York City cop who cuffs and stuffs some dude, but intentionally stomps on the American flag. Well, that negress needs to be fucking beaten and fucking cuffed and stuffed and have a fucking American flag stuffed up her fucking chooch. IMO. Call me fucking crazy. But yeah, for the most part, it's all the same old. I don't know what's going on. Oh, well, there is one fucking issue. Over at Busted Knuckles, Phil, our buddy Phil, which is coldfury.com, because Phil actually got sponsored and hooked up through me and through the basic fucking line of shit. Phil was taking a massive amount of problem with trolls. Phil took so much shit from the trolls that his blog was actually getting shut down, not from anything other than just them being assholes. These are the same trolls I've been dealing with. Now, these motherfuckers, I have used some of my resources, and the thing is that I've gone balls out crazy as far as my deep dive mode. As in, when I'm calling fucking guys who work for the NSA, who work in the data center in fucking Utah, and say, okay, give me all you got, and they come back and they give me everything to include the masturbatory habits of fucking said targets. Yeah, and this was as a favor of a friend. Mind you, this was all in Minecraft, okay? But nonetheless, Phil is apparently totally done, because it says here, notice hereby given. It's time to fucking go to war. Oh, Jesus Christ. Phil is done. Phil is done. Reap what you sow, motherfuckers. You called your tune, and now it's time to pay the piper. Holy shit, because I've been working with Phil all the way through on this, which means a lot of my intel is going to be coming out public against the trolls. And the trolls, some of the trolls are self-proclaimed MAPs, meaning minor attracted persons. No, you're a child rapist, fucking Anthony. You're a child rapist. Child rapists need to be fucking killed horrifically, preferably slowly. But as soon as you are found, you and your spawn need to be fucking killed horrifically, preferably by, I don't know, a heated iron rod to white hotness shoved up your cock hole until your cock either gets cooked or up your ass, Vlad the Impaler style. I don't know. I don't care. Actually, I like the idea of white hot steel up your cock. Kind of turns me on. Yeah. Cooked pedo dick. I would eat that. I would sit back and have that as a meal in front of you while you're still alive. But then again, I'm not right. But that being said, the trolls have finally crossed a couple of lines that should not have been crossed, and now we are going to war, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be epic because they know not what they have sown, and I don't give a fuck. Things that make my day so much more bonerific. That being said, I have a great job. I have a great wife. I have a good life. I've got a fucking idiot stepdaughter. I have 2 fantastic grandbabies. The stepdaughter, she's trying. I'll give her credit. She's trying, but fuck. Y'all wonder why I drink. I drink because of X, Y, Z, blah. I don't have enough fingers. That being said, but I am going to start writing this one off for the evening here because I do need to let you guys go because holy shit, things are cool. But, as they say, I'm going to bring that into the background here. And as they say, Jesus built my hot rod. And hopefully things will be better. Other than that, I need y'all to watch your six, stockpile your food, practice smell sec. Keep in mind, the steak you make today may be something that brings the enemy to your door tomorrow. Sounds dumb. I know of what I speak, though. But much love, stay weird, stay safe. This is Big Country Expat. Y'all take care. Love each other. Watch your six. Be the gray man. Stay weird. Talk to y'all later.